so sorry about the long, space time between each episode. Once again, I have a busy schedule, which unfortunately I'll be here for a while. But I just want to tell you a few things. One, happy Valentine's Day. Two, fuck Valentine's Day. Three, fuck Valentine's Day. Four, we're going to essentially the main city of the solar system, if you want to say like that. Well, I'm kind of, the city of the solar system, mostly because, reasons.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah. So I just want to see what that trophy was about. So yeah, it's kind of considered this. I mean, kind of the. How would I best say it? Unique of now. It's kind of like the Coruscant for the solar system, from what I hear. Coruscant from Star Wars. That whole planet just needs more than just one big city. Well, we've been to this planet many times. So many times. And I was count. How would actually, that's my turn. Fine. Look, it's not say we've been to this planet many times, and there's this one big city that's kind of main, I guess it's the capital of the whole solar system, something like that. Like, that's essentially what it is. I need to find out you. Now, we gotta do a couple things. Now, kind of the main story purposes that we're being here is we need to seal some gas. Some expensive gas. Now, in order to do so, we gotta do several different small crimes in order to do that. Now, fortunately, the city since the capital of the solar system, it's also the most heavily influenced by the corporations. So just about everyone's here, and I really hope that. Let's see what's my stance with one of you. Okay, they love me. They also kind of like me. The ball is off put with me. They don't absolutely hate me, but they don't like me. They kind of dislike me more. Same with those guys. They kind of hate me a little bit. Those faces toys, yeah, once someone with faces toys, they will more likely kill me as soon as can. So, who the fuck are you?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh, you mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Yes.
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
I guess.
Yeah, that's my codename for... our mutual friend.
The Phoenix.
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
The Golden Eagle. Do you have a cool name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. Susie, no way. I'm Golden Eagle. You cuckoo. Come and cuckoo. Come and cuckoo. In most games, when someone calls me cuckoo, I usually punch them. Susie.
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
Fine.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Can we pick our own code names? I want to be Rolling Thunder. Wait, no, I got it. Dropkick Millstone. Yeah.
Duck.
I was really trying to stick with the bird theme. How about Bullfinch?
The Bullfins.
Wow, that is so much better. Bullfinch Millstone.
Good
Okay,
God.
but adding your last name kind of misses the point.
Yeah.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Yeah, we need one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning code names.
We just did.
Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded.
Alright. There gotta be a way to catch them.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Alright.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Oh, so you just tell me the intel and that's it.
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Whatever. I'm better with bird terms. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful
Yes, they
and
are.
distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
Pretty much.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Sounds like my old job. I had all these bang-up ideas, you know? Like making everybody haul their own damn boxes. Never did catch on, though.
That's what I mean. Everyone needs a suggestion box so they can voice their thoughts. So what if nothing changes? I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Hang on. 1 second, folks. I just gotta do something. Alright, I'm so sorry about that long wait. I just had to do a few things.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point.
Personally, I'd
The
say,
whole episode
in my
made me
opinion,
wonder,
there shouldn't be
they
a
can't
sensitive
fix
in the
something
first
as
place. There
simple
should be
as the
someone to
suggestion
fix
box.
this
What else would they be
directly.
fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really. Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Alright, you see. Just a couple tubes.
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair zone.
Alright, well, let's take a look around at these.
All my hard work's finally paid off.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
The law's really looking out for me.
The law. Wait.
Move along.
I mean, I would. But you can't have, you know, door closed, so, maybe open it for me.
So what if those MSI did on Monarch this whole time? I could switch.
There we go, so I'm on way. Yep, putting on was. See, it's not all down that way.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
I mean, they could.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I should have bought my
Hey,
bar
you.
here.
Yeah, you. Wanna
What?
be famous?
Sir.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
No.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby.
Oh, God.
Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Yeah, let me say I work for a mad scientist.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality. Raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah, to me as an actor.
We have to.
Your pal's got the right idea. He's also got a certain expendable look. Bring him along. We've got a lot of stunts to shoot. So
Oh,
what do
God,
you
yeah,
say?
kill him, kill.
You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Fine, sir. Don't like anything else.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, anti-clowns, antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot...
Well, I'm gonna be a movie star now.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Just imagine busting up all these windows, looting all these stores.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying for all the years. Okay, we actually put a gun away before. This is the civilized world here. This ain't where until you take a weapon out, people will be no cautious on you.
Nothing exciting ever happens.
Our UDL security attendant is always
Telling your
Baker's choice
friends.
2-hour energy drink. Watch out for hour 3.
move along. Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Oh, good. Guns.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs
got it on your
high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Accent. Give me guns. Oh, good question.
Their property, of course.
What?
50-Bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it.
You ought to worry about protecting your eyes. What happened? Are you running with scissors?
Thank you.
What? Oh, the eye patch is just for show.
Why?
But the weapons are all real and of the highest quality.
Don, you should have sent your eyes out by a pole-made weapon. Say, see this? We never let this happen because one, not only will make sure that if something like this happens, it does the job correctly, aka go straight to the the head and kill the person, and also two, we will make sure it never happens to you.
Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise.
Great.
Only because we make it so. It is only the fear of the well-armed Byzantine that keeps the rabble at bay.
You're an idiot.
One can never be too well-armed. Who knows when the hordes may hurl themselves at our gates?
Alright, we got here. That could be interesting.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
That's all you gotta say, aren't you?
So what if those MSI suits needed on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Alright, yeah, so I got the ugliest sock in the way, so I don't think we can do that. Oh, I might need ugly revolver because I mean my revolver's good already, but I mean, she needs more power.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Yeah, no, so why not?
Then you'll want to speak with our auto-mechanical inebriation assistant.
What were you here for?
Just over there.
Yeah, on the button.
So, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My auto-mechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Then what the fuck you do? So you just stand around saying, hey, we want. Alright, tell them all about that. I can't do shit. So you just here, so you touch the pretty face here. Do you even talk to the people here? Because if you can't do that, then what the fuck is you being here?
Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye. I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes.
Oh, great. So we got these type of people.
I don't mean to sound cruel. There's nothing wrong with working. It's just so unnecessary. Why bother? We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Great. Hey, what were you, sir?
Hey! Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Get drunk.
Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
I love that face.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the Minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Oh, way.
Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
He's a million man.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Cheers to me! Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
Take another drink.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Yeah, that's it.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy.
I'm a
boss,
mess.
I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's
Yeah.
orders.
How about no one
Can't
and
argue with
nice?
that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Man just died on me. Wait, that's Sakun? Huh. Puny.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
You, with the hips. Over here.
What?
Don't speak.
What the?
Hold
What
that
kind of
posture for a
what kind of
moment while I
tattoo is
admire
that?
You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. You're not afraid of speaking your mind. You smolder and growl. Oh, you're just too perfect.
Okay, you want me to
I'm
find something?
Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
What does it need?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line. When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials. Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
There'll be some armor.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Right.
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, None of that garbage Spacer's Choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to go back to Civica.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
You know, what's will show me what I'm wearing right now.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
I know, but since we're here, we might well help out a few people.
Remember that stranger I saw?
What's gotten into Bachmeyer lately?
Now that he's posted at the HHC, he's too good.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Ah. Hey, but what happens?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store.
Sir.
For now, my friends, Keep up the hard work.
I know, well, next time I'm going the right way and not end up. So I'm not supposed to be.
Move along.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Just wait
There's
till I get
my
done here.
parents' place. Smell that? Industrial-grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Oh, so it's not me this time. Whew.
Hey, Fix,
Yeah, boss?
maybe it's the headband.
Whatever you say, boss. I'll see you back there.
Well, I just remember her only asking me to go here. I don't know if he's been followed us. Oh, she also told me about my worst uniform. I might need to take my uniform soon. How do?
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
I did think it was the exact same thing.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion. This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you. I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me. Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
Yes, probably.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced. Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Well, I did that before we got here.
What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Well, I can think it does. But real life person will feel like that. I don't have the best teeth. I'm not saying my teeth are broken up or have, bacteria in it. But more of look, it's a long story, all thing he knows. My teeth not the best, but not the worst. They work.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Yeah, well, we all learn sometime, don't we? I finally got tired of spending my hard-won skills straightening noses and firming up chins. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Hey.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony. That's what I've been saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is a nice house.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. I don't know what to say. He's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, somehow my name we named this episode. We be right back. Alright, fine. Yeah.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Oh, yes, indeed. I love my voice.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather...
life insurance policy.
You what?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Like what?
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side. Couldn't you have at least
I agree.
made
I
up a
just
better
find it kind of funny.
story?
So
Something with
I know
pirates
her.
or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
That's what you just said.
Don't cause a scene.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Oh, that was awkward. You kind of like that. Oh, what on the board will have now been doing? Let me also tell them watch out that goes on the board might turn some assassins out.
A word, Captain?
Yeah, hang on.
Press 1 if you live in California. Press 2 if you don't live in California. Thank you for calling customer service. Please select from the following options so we can determine how best to assist you, including how to enter your phone number into...
So unpleasant God.
Can you believe those two?
Nope.
We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day.
We're gonna copyright that one.
Getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I hope you don't think I'm talking about this because I want to be introspective.
One second.